is round 6 Masters bracket. FireNationSokka versus Dallin. You.
That's right. I'm here. I am playing in this tournament, guys. The secret's out. Cat's out of the bag. This is a special match review episode because we're featuring our own gameplay. Okay, let's see how this goes. I already know what happens. I'm just watching my own genius back again. Okay, so we do have the vaginal flip. And another thing I will say about this round, I'm pretty sure this match happened after we recorded our last video. And I was like thinking in my mind, like, I gotta put into practice everything Izney taught me and not play like a Ginseng player from 5 years ago, but like a Ginseng player from right now. So this is me trying that. I'm not gonna reveal whether I won or not with it, but this is me trying it. And immediately failing as well, because I was trying to do that cool thing where the wheel comes over and threatens these tiles, but I also accidentally put my koi in front of the path. So that was unfortunate.
But honestly, I don't think that's the worst thing, because later on you can move that koi, and in chess it's called like a discovered check or something. In this, it's like a discovered threat. You can move that koi to like set up something or threaten something else, and then have that wheel also do a threat, which could be really dangerous.
Yeah, that's definitely what I was thinking while I was doing that. It was all on purpose. So here, I was kind of having that same idea of like making a little bison temple, but I made it a lot farther back. Which now that I've seen how powerful they are when it's closer to the middle, I'll probably try doing that instead. Lotus being pulled in by FireNationSokka. I'm kind of creating that chain here. Lotus keeps getting pulled around. It's protected by the Ginseng. Okay. And then we have this whole line set up here. So, my thoughts behind this was, if he captures my tile, then when I put my Lotus here, all of his tiles that could come after it are very far away. So he ends up capturing that one instead, which isn't a problem because I can just move a different one into place. And now he's kind of in an even worse position. Tries to do something about it, but doesn't have anything close enough to there, so snipe. Boom. I am so good at hyping myself up. So basically, guys, I'm amazing at this game. I paid Izney generously to have this game in our match review, so you're welcome for watching my prowess and genius at work. Anyways, any thoughts from you, Izney?
I mean, I think you explained it pretty well, just with that final jump there. FireNationSokka didn't really have enough pieces around to respond properly, and unfortunately capturing the Ginseng, which was probably the most valuable piece there, was not the right choice, I think. Well, obviously not the right choice because it led to Shangli. But yeah, I think you explained it well.
Cool. GG's, FireNationSokka. Well, I just looked at the end game, and looks like this one gets pretty bad. So I'm excited to see where this goes.
This is round 7 in the Masters bracket again. This is Neutral Laser versus Pip.
The koi opening! The line turtle push! Guys, it's getting old. I'm getting tired of it, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
So I feel like Pip seems to be coming at this from a much more like attacking perspective. I'm seeing a lot of tiles that look like they're just getting ready to eat his tiles. Is that a correct assumption?
Yeah, I would say Pip is definitely being aggressive with these moves and just trying to take control of the center there.
Neutral's just keeping that line building going, but Pip is having none of it. And the first capture of the game. Just put another tile in there, might as well. Some Ginseng protection, that's nice. Pip has very threatening tiles on both sides of the board here, both protected by Ginseng. I mean, they're not protected if they capture, but they're still in pretty powerful positions here. That's interesting. Okay, I see the vision.
Yeah, I think that's really smart because, yeah, it ends up, if he takes back, his piece is captured and just keep going off of that.
Yeah. And he wants to have a piece there because he wants to develop his Lotus, so it's like, what do I do? Which the answer should be protected with the Ginseng, in my humble opinion. But no.
I would also agree.
It is instead the Badger Mole. Leading to another capture, leading to another capture. Well, at least
And
he still
another
has a tile
frozen
there.
piece.
Oh,
Yeah.
another frozen peach. Wonderful. Okay, unfrozen, AO. That Ginseng needs to protect something. Come on. It's protecting nothing. I gotta be less critical. I don't want people to watch a video of me reviewing their match and it's just me going, what are you doing? But yeah, guys, I'm actually bad at this game, but I do like to be animated when I review it. So I'm like the dad watching football and he's like yelling like, what are you doing? But like he couldn't do any of these plays himself, but he likes to yell at the people who are doing them. Okay, sure. Get the lion turtle in there. Yes, something like that coming.
Yeah, so I just want to point out, like, the point of putting neutral laser putting their lion turtle there is Pip can't capture really, because then neutral laser can move their Lotus up to the midline, and it's Shangli because they have Badger Mole and a lion turtle able to get it over the midline.
That makes more sense. I need to analyze these games more critically. Good thing we have Izney here. Okay, so yeah, lion turtle is in a way protected, and Pip, being salty, captures the Badger Mole, followed by a capture there. Hey, the Ginseng is now protecting something. That's nice. Okay, both tiles being protected. Neutral just needs to develop that Lotus, get a tile where they need it. That's what I thought. And this is great. We just love seeing tiles that are technically vulnerable, but they're not going to be captured. Like this Ginseng can be captured, but Pip's not going to do that because then they'd lose their lion turtle and the only threat they have on this side of the board. A boosted orchid move, that's cool. We like that. And it's still protected by the Ginseng, just in a very threatening position. Love to see it. Sorry,
Yeah,
continue.
that move with the orchid is very dangerous. It's hard to see because it's being boosted from the bison all the way back there, all the way on to neutral laser side of the board. It's really hard to see that. And then that orchid is just devastating, like threatening everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting neutral laser moved the Ginseng up there and then decided to move it back solely to protect the dragon, it seems, in this instance. And I think what should have happened is freezing of the orchid, because then the orchid can't really do anything. You could even cut off its protection from the Ginseng by freezing it that way.
That's true. That probably would have been the better move. Okay, there's the freezing from the koi. Dragon getting ready to do some work. And there's the block. In my opinion, the block's a little bit late though, because now there's a dragon here ready to capture. But, you know what?
Yeah.
Better late than never, I guess. And there's the capture. And there's that capture. Never too late to centralize some tiles, get them ready to Get some action going. That's interesting. Dragon is no longer frozen. Koi is not protected. This feels like a very vulnerable position. Sure enough, there's the capture.
Yeah, I think they're planning to capture back with the dragon, I'm assuming, and the dragon will be protected by the ginseng.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, you're right. There it is. What's the point of that?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. I don't know.
Interesting. Maybe we'll find out. Neutral doing something. That gets captured. Okay, maybe it was just bait. Maybe neutral just put in bait to capture.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it.
Oh dear. That is devastating.
Yep.
Although not too devastating. Like, because if it captures the ginseng, that wheel can take it back.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
Do you think that neutral has that wheel placed there on purpose for this specific scenario?
I thought their idea with the wheel was to get it traded in a temple. I think was the point of that, but they could have also planned that.
There's that. Okay, Ginseng's protecting each other. The koi back in. Interesting. How do we feel about the Badgermole trading for a koi? Is the koi more valuable in the late game than a Badgermole is?
I mean, sometimes definitely, yeah, and especially when your opponent doesn't have a lion turtle. I think it is interesting here, though, choosing to go for the koi, because I think they could have used the Badgermole to develop their Lotus, but they probably just want a clean win with freezing all the pieces, probably, which is a pretty safe way to go about it usually.
Yeah. Especially with so few pieces on the board. Blocking that protection. Oh, things are getting nasty. Neutral is very vulnerable. Okay, but so is the Lotus for Pip. And if Pip loses that, things could go very poorly. There's the capture, and there's that capture. Okay. This is so fun. I love this. Like, it feels like an even game. Even though I'm kind of been criticizing neutral and their methods. It is interesting that Lotus is far away from leaving that gate anytime soon. The priority here is just stopping Lotus development. Makes sense. With that koi blocking the Lotus, not much can be done. Dragon knows this. He goes in to do his part. Lion Turtle knows where he belongs, probably to get that Lotus back out. Yeah, there he goes. Oh. Now see, let's just analyze this. Pip has 2 moves to get their Lotus out. It's Pip's move, right? Yeah. So they go here. Neutral goes here. Pip cannot put their Lotus out yet because neutral is threatening with a win. So that's scary. Okay, there's that. Wait, why? Why did that happen?
Neutral recognized that if you go for the Lotus jump, Pip can just move the koi to freeze both the dragon and the Lotus, and then there's no hope of a win anymore.
Oh dang, you're right. I'm a dummy, because now that Lotus can come out and things are not looking great. There's the capture. There's the capture back. Oh dearie me. Oh no, it's all crumbling. Badgermole in. Capture those pieces. No, it can't. It can't. You need the Lotus out first, bro. Get it out. and it just keeps going forward, inching along. What is that koi? No, why? Okay, but now the Badgermole is gonna get captured or frozen. Is it? Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I see. Pip didn't capture the Badgermole because Pip doesn't want a stalemate. Am I right?
Yep, exactly.
So now Neutral is just stuck in this infinite time loop of moving that Lotus back and forth. That's so depressing.
Yeah,
And
that's
move it
rough.
again. And there again. And move it again. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Yeah. That
On-
shows like the koi can be super helpful in the end game when there's so few pieces.
Yeah, I've learned my lesson. I always don't like the koi because it's just so easily beaten just by moving tiles out of the way or putting the lion turtle in there. But when there's so few tiles on the board, it can just destroy players all of their hopes and dreams by moving in one position.
Yep.
That's so cool. I enjoyed that. GG's, guys. Alright, guys. That was another round review covering rounds. What was that? We covered a lot of rounds. That was
We covered rounds 3 through 7.
3 through 7. We just did one match from each. We picked one of the brackets and one game from that bracket from each round. It makes sense, I promise. So thank you again, Izney, for picking those games and helping me review them. And yeah, it's always a pleasure.
Yeah,
Well,
great games from everyone.
Yeah, really great games. Y'all are playing this game like a bunch of professionals. So have a good one, guys, and we'll see you in the next round review.